EA Sports. It's in the game.
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I with a crown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate,
Black
hold up.
Panther.
Stay down with no faking, go.
And welcome to Oracle Arena. I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, Warriors Thunder, always a great rivalry, but no doubt another chapter was opened in the 2016 offseason. It's become about one player.
Yeah, and that player is Kevin Durant. You know, Ed, 2 years ago, there was no doubt this was Stephen Curry's team. But after winning a championship, now there's no doubt in my mind this is Kevin Durant's team. And it starts because KD has been embracing who he is becoming as a person. He is kind of a villain, and I like that about him. He's a guy that barks back at the media and also claps back at random fans on social media.
What's empowered him to be this person now compared to his days in OKC?
A change of venue can create a change of mindset.
Jay, without question, one of the biggest moments of the NBA offseason, Paul George stays in OKC.
I think him and Russ work well off each other. Playoff P wants to be Playoff P all the time. Who better to bring that out of you than the Beast Boy?
Warriors come up with it. Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
And the rebound taken by Golden State. Beyond the arc for three. And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Curry. to force that one, but it's no good.
Oftentimes, one of the ways to negate one of the best shooters in the game is to make him work off the ball. By making him work, you're taking his legs away from that shot.
Has a chance. Now a shot by Thompson, no good.
The game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Westbrook with the basketball. Trailing by 14. Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Durant. Kevin Durant. 3 for 4. Good start.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Knocked loose. Curry. Oh, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And the dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
Now a whistle. And we're going to get a timeout from OKC as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Jordan Bell sends it away. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Thompson had to rush that one, and it's no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Could not throw it down.
Nothing better than when the defense communicates to each other that the shot clock is down to 5. When they yell red, they apply even more pressure on the ball.
The jumper's off the mark.
And I love when great coaches make their players play these games. Pop does it with the Spurs all the time. He doesn't want their players to see 24 seconds on the shot clock. He wants his players to see, let's get 24 stops in a row.
Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
Klay Thompson able to recover with the block. And the finish at the rim.
Finally something goes their way. I don't think I need to tell you, but this has been a disaster of a first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot, and then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops.
Thunder with the basketball. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Yes, Marcin Gortat. Missed his first. That one goes.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
George, he got it off in time, but that shot no good. Curry, how's that for a start? 14 points in this first quarter as he knocks down the 3.
And look, I know this requires great conditioning on the defensive part, but you have to start denying him the ball. Make him catch the ball further away from the basket.
So, Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Lays it up and in. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Nothing going here on that drive. Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson, 2 of 4 now.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Lets it fly from long range, and Kevin Durant unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the three.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Knocked loose. Carmelo Anthony traded, but Sam Presti turns that into Dennis Schroeder.
And I love this acquisition by the Thunder. When you think about Schroeder, he is almost the opposite of what Russell Westbrook is. He is not a ball-dominant guard. He will have the ball in his hands, but he's more apt to make plays quickly with the ball than Russell, who likes to hold on to the ball towards the end of the shot clock.
The pass set it all up.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
No good. The defender was a little too close for comfort.
But I don't put that on the shooter, Ed. I put that on the passer. You have to put your players in the best possible position to score the ball. You know that's not a strength of his.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. It's Steph for 2. The follow won't go either. Jumper's good.
When miracles happen, you accept it and you're thankful. But you don't expect it all the time.
Jordan Bell with the dunk.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Durant. Had to force that one, but it's no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Had to rush that one, and it's no good. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. In the slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Warriors come away with it. Oh, emphatic slam. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Knocked loose. Warriors have it. It down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
And like we've seen so many times, this is what you have to worry about with the Warriors. When they get on a run like this, they can put the game to bed in a hurry.
Time for some new personnel into the game. In the rim. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Warriors have the basketball. Stuffs it down with authority. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Thompson. Buries it.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Knocked loose. Kevin Durant lets it fly. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Thompson shakes free and hits.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Now pass taken away by the Thunder. Kevin Durant swats it. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Thompson. He got it off in time, but that shot no good. Missed that one. The defender was all over him.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Paul George fires. Durant. Not easy.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
George had to force that one, but it's no good. Warriors hold on to it. Durant across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Oh, Russell Westbrook. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Curry. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Westbrook with it. His guys down big. Knocked loose. Golden State at the controls. Curry had to rush that one, and it's no good. He throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Andre Robertson with a piece. Curry add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Westbrook into the front court. Down a bundle. And a throwdown.
I know there's that old saying that says 1 man can't beat 5, but we're watching 1 man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
George on the drive, but his shot.
Oh, he sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. And he drains it.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot. I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
It's Westbrook. Oh, Russell Westbrook. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
Westbrook into the front court. He'll run the offense. George gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
It's plain and it's simple. The difference between a winning team and a losing organization is the fact that their ability to finish plays. You have to find a way defensively to finish these type of plays to win this game.
The Thunder will use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Shifting gears, here come some substitutions. Knocked loose. Thunder get it back. George. He got it off in time, but that shot no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
KD for two. And a put-back slam.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungrier.
Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. And score. Strong take.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
It's PG for two.
You're on the island now.
Trap.
Durant. Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
Whoa, what a finish. Stuffs it down with authority. The hot night continues. He's at 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
That's the end of the third quarter. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now. The Thunder have it to start the fourth quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
Jordan Bell, huge block. Jordan Bell sends it away.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Curry. 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Durant. And he buries it.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Curry. Oh, good offense, beating good defense. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Knocked loose. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And I love when great coaches make their players play these games. Pop does it with the Spurs all the time. He doesn't want their players to see 24 seconds on the shot clock. He wants his players to see, let's get 24 stops in a row.
Warriors come away with it. Gortat rocking the rim. Jay, that's...
Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Durant trying to hit 50, but it's no good. Thompson knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Thompson, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just his shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body, which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Oh, had him going there for a second. Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal. Can't connect from in close.
Nothing better than when the defense communicates to each other that the shot clock is down to 5. When they yell red, they apply even more pressure on the ball.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Knocked loose. Jumper's good.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Curry. Stephen Curry surpassing his own NBA record. His 14th three-pointer of the ball game.
Ed, he just made me tap my own chest and touch the sky.
Warriors come away with it. Curry, he just continues to knock him down from deep. That extends his NBA record for one game.
He's just shattering that thing. But he's a very smart player. Look for him next time, maybe to give you a head fake, crack into you, get to the free throw line. This guy is a proven scorer.
It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
The Warriors put on a show in a blowout. They did it with block. Here are the upcoming games for the Golden State Warriors.
Player of the game.
Steph Curry read the defense perfectly, and his teammates reaped the benefits with easy baskets.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
And here we've got the upcoming games for the Golden. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.